Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Mbappe, his is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
And it's Pedri. And here's D2012. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. And that's gone route one. Now it's Hullet. No way through. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. D2012. Rijkaard. Clipped into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, he's just misjudged that one. Carvajal. Pedri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball. D2012. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Dunk gets it clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ambitious ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Bale. Knocks it into space, and this is Ronaldo. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. D2012 clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. D2012 is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. A probing pass, floated through. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cut it out. Played into space. Oh, important interception. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the...
Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro. Ibrahimovic gets a foot in here, and the counter is on. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of trickery. He's being urged to shoot. Cannavaro. Doué. Edmilson. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. Grimaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Pedri. Pull it. And here's Mbappe. Maldini wins. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here
Today,
still
please have
0-0.
your entry tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Grimaldo. Now it's Hullet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Grimaldo. That's a good run down the left. Great ball, and he's in here. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cannavaro. And Carvajal. Liverpool finding their passes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through? Edmilson. Well, they can break here. Otto. Now he's got space here. And he's in on goal. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
29,950.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And the break is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Otto gets across to intercept that. Ronaldo might just make this.
Ah, now can they counter?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe! And he's chosen to go back. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Doué. Now, can they get him on? Can he finish? There it is! The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in, he gets big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. O'Reilly, and it's Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. And he's being shifted off it. It's a searching pass. He's shifting through the gears here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Now the ball in. This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Gullit is there to clear. And he's there to get it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Byrne gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rooney. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a...
And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Mbappe. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Oh, what a climb! Dunk, clears. That's good play. And it's Vieira. Rudiger. Seedorf. Played out wide. Jordi Alba. And that has left him in a heap. Good ball, good take.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Caresses it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jordi Alba. And Serginho. Jordi Alba. Gabriel. And it's Chiellini. That's Vieira. Seedorf. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fired deep towards, he rises! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Pittsburgh really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dunk. And it's Grimaldo. Doué. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba charging forward down that flank. Could be danger here. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. And it's played. He's got goal! Goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri running with the ball. And it's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Looking for a runner, and he was quick to react.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Seedorf. Jordi Alba. He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Chiellini. And Gabriel. Seedorf. And it's Jordi Alba. Corner given.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! Spread it left. Serginho's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Byrne. Carvajal. Jordi Alba, who's set up
There
one
will
goal
be
so
1 minute
far.
added time.
And he goes cross-field. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Doué. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Oh, what has happened? He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passing nice and neat. Alexander-Arnold. Collar. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide. Climbs up big! He's scored! And they've got their lead back. Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's lofted through here. And it's Grimaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just what... He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rudiger, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that was very necessary. Has crossed into the middle. Carvajal.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Pedri. Hullet. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chiellini. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Jordi Alba. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Played for Chiellini. Rudiger. Chiellini. And it's Jordi Alba. And Jordi Alba. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Carvajal. Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Grimaldo has found the net here, of course. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Rijkaard. Vieira. Serginho tries to pass it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Pittsburgh clearly are pushing.
He gets big! It's in! And again they hit the front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And it's Serginho. Out of play for a throw. Seedorf. No way through. And he's forced to go back. Looking for the run. That has found him in acres of space. Dunk clears it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Jordi Alba threads one in. Neymar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, And there is very little room for argument.
Lost children's announcement.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.